Yesterday, a valet crashed my Tesla Model S. But before I show you what happened, let me tell you something. If you're a valet or borrowing your friend's Model S, this is how you raise it. Click this button, click suspension, put your foot on the brake, and then click very high. Now, as much as I want to put this 5-star luxury hotel on blast, I'm gonna give them a month to solve the problem. They've been pretty friendly so far, but there's one thing that really bugs me, and I think it's gonna blow your guys' mind. So it was my friend's birthday, and I visited him at his hotel. I brought the Tesla to the front of the hotel, and I figured they were gonna park it outside or pull it under into the garage. Now, all the other cars that my friends brought were parked outside, but I get that it is a Tesla. Acts insistent on being in the background. That's pretty nice. After hanging out for a while at the hotel, I'm ready to leave and I go and get my car and notice that it's parked out front. Every time I valet my car, I walk around it to make sure that there's no damage. You hear horror stories all the time. In fact, I was on a rally where they mandatory forced everyone on the rally in New York City to valet the cars, and they ended up crashing about 6 supercars into various walls and other cars. Now, normally when cars get into accidents, insurance covers it and everything's fine, but I don't know what it is about valet. They are the kings of dodging any sort of responsibility. That and car washes. So the valet driver that was there when I showed up was still there when I went to get the car, and he goes, "Have a nice night, sir," not mentioning what he did to the front of the car. He was the only one that was there. It was like 1:30 in the morning when I was leaving. So what really bums me out is he was going to hope that by being friendly and just giving me the keys, I was gonna drive off and never mention the fact that he crashed my car into a curb or a car, or I don't know. But the good news is there's a bunch of security footage at the hotel, so we will try to get that, because I think it'll be funny to watch. So now I'm going to reveal the front of the car with my sexy British assistant.
Yeah, she cancelled.
No, I mean, I paid a lot of money for this clip,
Yeah,
so what?
You got me, so deal with it.
Oh my gosh, all right. So here we go. I'm using my McLaren cover. Look at this. The guy put a gaping hole in my front bumper. It's cracked here. It's cracked all the way across. This is hanging down. It's like an instrument now, which is kind of fun. It's cracked in the front there, and yeah.
They made it
Do you like it?
I like it. It's more lightweight. It also worships God because it is more holy. And it's this is actually a DRS flap that at 70 mile an hour it goes flat.
It does flap quite a bit. It's very interesting.
Ding dong.
So look, mistakes happen, I get it, but carbon fiber is loud. If you even slightly graze something with the bottom of the splitter, it makes a horrific noise. I can't even imagine what he ran into and the sound that that made when it just took a giant chunk. Unless just a rogue shark was in the parking lot. I'm not quite sure. I think it most likely is that a rogue shark was there.
Well, it's either a shark or one of those really annoying carbon-eating beetles.
Oh, yeah.
Like what would have happened is when you
that happened to Shmi's Senna, I think.
Oh.
So anyways, I understand it's not the end of the world, but I did just get this awesome Vorsteiner body kit, and this carbon part is very expensive. So to kind of pass it off like he didn't ruin the entire thing, you can't just fix this or patch it. It obviously needs an entire new carbon splitter. And the biggest bummer is this. How many fingers can you fit in there? Don't cut your hands, actually.
It's if I didn't want to slice my fingers, you could probably fit your whole hand in there. That's not ideal.
Don't do that to my car, bro. You could see, once he was called out on it, that he started, like, shivering and panicking.
I've got nothing left!
He still didn't actually admit to it, but the good news is, because the hotel is very high-end, I can't afford to stay there, obviously, but my friend was there, and it's quite swanky. They've got super high-end security cameras, so we will be able to see the footage. Eventually, I hope.
I mean, Premier Inn isn't that swanky, but
no,
I mean,
you're not supposed. We're supposed to make it, you know, more exciting for the camera.
Sorry.
I didn't. Yeah, it's Motel 6. It's Motel 6.
Yeah, Motel 5.
No, but the crazy part is it literally is a 5-star hotel in Beverly Hills, and I think the room was probably $10,000 a night. So to screw people's cars up like that is absolutely incredible. But the biggest problem is, I don't want to run this through insurance. I'm praying that they'll be able to cut me a check for the splitter, because if it goes through insurance, it'll be a collision or a damage report, and the car will be, what are you doing?
I'm having a look at the vent on this. It's fascinating.
You literally have this car.
I know I had this car, and then I got out of it because I lost so much money.
I have lost so much money, I can't get out of it.
No, you lost so much money, you decided to put a body kit on it to... Yeah, I can't even make logic out of that.
So moving on, now that my car has depreciated heavily and my body kit has depreciated even heavier by the Valet company.
Lost 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Lost 2 minutes, you lost 10 grand.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want a collision report, even though there was no accident with another car, at least I hope not. The car will be devalued more than just taking off the front splitter. So hopefully they can just, I don't know, give me a kiss or something. On that note, we're gonna swap cars, listen to some Borat music, and head to Malibu. Off to Malibu now with Zach in the McLaren to do some car spotting and, you know, take some run through the canyons. Here's a statement I have never heard before, and I think it makes sense because you're from England, you don't have them here, but what did you just say?
I think the Ford Flex is a good looking car.
So I think it's super weird looking.
Nah, I think it's cool because it's like kind of a mix between like a wagon, a Nissan Cube.
Yeah, it's a little boxy, it's kind of like a toaster.
Yeah.
It's like weird, it's like ugly cool.
I feel like swap an engine for like a V8 in it, you know,
that would be
really cool.
A Hellcat Flex.
Yeah, what a flex.
That would be crazy.
What a flex.
Like, you could put the GT500 motor in it, but I think it would be funnier to have a Dodge powertrain in a Ford. What is it that you want to drive while you're here?
One of those, you know.
Hellcat. Now that is a nice Aston. Cool paint. That is a spotting. You know, I briefly had one of those.
Did you?
Street Speed gifted me one, and then we ran it over with his truck.
Best thing you can do with them, to be honest.
Look at that, Ford GT. That's cool. What? It's a convertible. How is it a convertible?
That's a convertible.
Whoa!
Is it a GTX?
That is insane.
Yeah, this is a GTX1.
Wow.
Oh, damn, that's cool.
Wow.
That's an actual...
I was about to tell Zach that it's a Monday, so chances are seeing something crazy is unlikely. I've never seen that car in my entire life. He was saying, why would you drive it with the top up? It's such a nice day.
Yeah.
It looks pretty dumb. With it kind of reminds me of the Murcielago with the toupee top.
Or the Veyron Vitesse.
Yeah.
The weird top.
Yeah. But dang, that would be sick. I'd love to review one of those things. How many did they make?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably like, it's got to be less than like 100 of them, I guess.
Way less, yeah.